Okay, what's going on, everybody? My name is Mangg. Welcome back for some more Dominion 6. Last time we did EA Pangea, I believe, which worked out pretty well. It had kind of an interesting little game there with a big giant griffin thing that worked out for us nicely. So, yeah, not a bad game. We're going to roll up another one, though. And we got 73. That is Abysia. Okay, Abysia it is. So we're gonna play that with Divinitas. Unfortunately, the boat mod only works for EA currently. Maybe someday we'll have Dominions Enhanced. Right now, I thought someone else was actually working on all of Dominions Enhanced, and then this boat mod thing was just like someone else was like, I want magic. That's my reading of the situation, I guess. So we should still get full Dominions Enhanced at some point. No, not that. Trusty, worthy, good. Okay, let's play on Comic Land. Yeah. We'll do a 4-player one on Comic Land. I don't remember what number it is. 118? No, I don't like that. But now it's gonna... It's just gonna... Okay. Well, fuck. No, definitely not 118. It's 116. LA. 4-player. Mighty AI. Abysia, Blood of Humans. Okay, so... Human-bred Abyssians. Fire resistance, prefer heat scale +2. Wasteland survival. Death and growth scales have half the standard effect on income and population growth, no effect on supply. We get light and heavy infantry with axe throwers. Fire, blood, astral death, some earth. Powerful priests can perform blood sacrifice. Heat limit +1, death limit +1, standard forts. And the forts reduce heat scale deaths by 1 step. Okay. And our capital increases heat by a maximum of 3. Jeez. So if we go heat 3, yeah. Okay. We get Slayer Newt, Assassin, Sacred Assassin, which only really matters if we give them the flask of water, which is going to be tricky. I don't think we're going to have access to much water mages. So we either have to find indie ones or have a pretender that can make that for us. But then we could get, some decent Sacred Assassins in there. We got Fire Resistance 15, Stealth 65, Dark Vision 50, Ambidextrous 2 with 2 Poison Daggers. And they are Armor. 11 Protection is not the worst thing in the world. 12 on the body. Yeah, okay. Not a bad little assassin. Abyssian Commanders. 100 Leadership, Gold Star, Fire Resistant, Wasteland Survival, Dark Vision. Slayer Worm. Another Sacred Assassin, but this one is a level 1 Priest. Can bless himself. Ho 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 ho. And has a heat aura just for kicks. Ambidextrous 3. 2 Poison Daggers, 14 attacks, 16 damage. With armor, 17 hit points. This is a nasty-ass assassin. And we could make it real nasty with a good bless. Newt. 1 fire, 1 holy. Grand Communicant. Yeah. Sanguine Acolyte. 1 blood, 1 holy. Grand Communicant. Sanguine Anathemant. 1 fire, 2 blood, 2 holy. Heat Aura. Old. Yeah, okay. A lot of blood so far. Anathemant Salamander. There you go. 2 fire, 1 death, 2 holy. Heat Aura, fire resistant 25. Dark Vision, Grand Communicant, and Old Age. Just a little Old Age, but you might want to take Unaging. So this is probably going to be our main mage. Slayer Anathemant. Cap only sacred. Fire 1, Holy 2, another Fire or Death. Heat 4. Assassin 3. It is a nasty assassin, man. Okay, it's cap only, though. Slayer Sanguine, another assassin. This is the Assassin Nation. Blood 2, Holy 2, Heat Aura, Assassin 3. And they have a Thames. 15 attack, length 0, 18 magic piercing, partial life drain. Oh boy. Okay. Warlock Apprentice, cap only. 1 astral, 2 blood. Adept Crossbreeder 2. Warlock, cap only. 2 astral, 3 blood. And then Fire, Earth, Astral, blood. Adept Crossbreeder 6. And Anathemant Dragon. 2 fire, 1 death, 3 holy, and then fire or death. Okay. A lot of mage options there. Many, many mage options. Really only one, military leader of note. Yeah. Only 1 gold star across the board. That's the Abyssian Commander. Units. We have the Abyssian Light Infantry. Spears and Tower Shields. 14 piercing on the shield, 9 protection, 14 defense. With the tower shields, pretty solid for a light infantry. Makes me excited to see the heavier stuff. Yeah. Another Abyssian light infantry instead of a spear. It's a 19 slashing damage axe, but only 13 defense. Yeah, but you are getting much better weapon there. Heavy infantry. 17 protection, 11 defense. Still have the tower shield. It's actually 18 protection on the body. 19 damage axe. Or a Morning Star, 17 damage plus 2 versus shields. But even less defense. Making the tower shield really not that impactful a lot of the time, except for arrows. Heavy infantry with no shield and a 22 slashing damage battle axe. 17 protection, 7 defense. Yeah, I mean, they're going to get repelled by spears quite a lot. Unfortunately. And one with a flail, 5 defense. Oh my god. Again, just yeah, on a flank, I guess they could kill quite a lot, but they still get repelled on a flank. It's not like that's not how it works. Anytime you attempt to attack someone with a longer weapon. But yeah, I mean, I don't know. Okay. And then Abyssian Axe Throwers. 9 protection only. 11 defense with a parry 4 shield. They have... So it's 8 protection, actually, on the body. 16 on the head. They have range 11 throwing axes. Attack 5 for 16 slashing. And axes for 19 slashing. Yeah, that's not really where I'd like it to be, I think. Warbred. Big boys. 22 hit points, size 4, 18 protection, 7 defense. 8 MR is really low. 14 morale. No shields. In length, 2 battle axes, 12 attack, 27 slashing damage. Only 5 fire resistance. You get +2 Berserker, though, bumping that up to 14 attack, 29 damage, 20 protection, 5 defense. They have good morale, at least. So they'll get repelled a little bit. They'll take some poke damage, but they'll still cleave shit. Yeah, I mean, 20 protection, 22 hit points is pretty good, even if they are going to get hit constantly. It's late age, though, you know, like, things hit harder here. Hard to say. I don't think it'd be a frontline, but a very worthy flank candidate. And then Guardian of the Pyre, cap only, sacred. 17 hit points, 17 protection, 11 defense, 5 speed only, 12 MR, 13 morale. They have the tower shields, 12 attack, 20 damage on the Morning Star, fire resist 25, heat aura 3. Okay. Honestly, I probably... Yeah, I think I'm leaning towards a big Working Man Bless. If, well, I mean, we're going to see. We're playing with Divinitus. That's usually what bones us on that idea. But a Working Man Bless would be pretty strong here, with a heavier focus on defense rather than, like, damage. So maybe skip Blood Surge. Try to get their defense up to, like, 14 or so. Would be pretty good. Really make that tower shield impactful. And then probably Undying, Enchanted Blood, because that's going to be really nice for the assassins, as well as the defense and some attack and stuff. Yeah, it's a solid heavy infantry sacred, though. You can just get that defense up. Okay. And then national spells. We get Summon Abyssian Ancestors. Smolder Ghosts. You get 7 of them for 5 death gems. They're ethereal sacreds. Is that what you're telling me? They are ethereal sacreds. 15 hit points, 0 protection, 10 defense. With length 2 spectral axes, 12 attack, 24 damage. Resist fire 25, poison 25, heat aura. And yeah, ethereal sacred, undead, spirit sight, spirit form. Okay. Again, like Undying. I don't know if Enchanted Blood affects spirit form, but I would assume so. So yeah, we're not really picking the Bless for Smolder Ghosts, but they will be a very nice thing to summon as much as we can. Yeah, very solid. 7 Sacred Ethereals for 5 gems is pretty good. That's basically it as far as new stuff. Hellscape. Range 5 provinces, heat scale +3, death scale +1, population minus 10%, unrest +20. It's a nasty thing to do to someone's capital. Servants of Flame, combat spell, 4 fire, 2 fire gems, range 1, AoE 1, only affects hot units. Grants heat 3 and fire resistance 5 to every friendly soldier on the battlefield. Yeah, it's pretty good. Pretty good. Pretty good. We may want that. We'll see. Evocation, we get the Liquid Flames of Ruax, of course. 3 fire, 1 earth. Range 30 plus. AoE 1, 24 plus armor piercing with an AoE 6, 10 armor piercing, and a Lingering Cloud level 3. It is an absurd spell, but I don't know how easily we can cast it this time. These guys don't get earth. These guys don't get enough fire. Salamanders don't get earth. Like, no, there's very little earth to be had anywhere. So Yeah, basically, no. Like, we cannot cast it without a pretender or something like that. Interesting. Interesting, interesting. And it's a damn good spell, like, for a big pretender to cast. Like, say we had a pretender with 6 fire, Phoenix power up to 7 fire. You know, that's range 50 for, like, basically no fatigue, dealing 32 armor piercing damage, and then an AoE 610 armor piercing in the Lingering Cloud, and you can just spam the shit out of it. I mean, that is devastating. It's devastating to my own troops, really. 32 armor piercing fire damage. That's a lot. That's really a lot. Yeah. Enchantment. Inner Furnace, the entire battlefield. All have every soldier we have with a heat aura gets it increased. It's another really nice thing. Reawaken Fossil. Fossilized Giants. 10 gems gets you 5+. So not too many. Fossilized Giants are 17 hit points, 25 protection, 7 defense. They get 26 damage fossilized swords, like 2. They're pierce resistant, undead, magic beans, stone beans, spirit sights, poor amphibians, resist fire 5, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, they're pretty strong. As far as like an earth summon is concerned, it's pretty strong. Thaumaturgy, we have nothing. And blood. We get infernal breeding, of course. Maybe. I'm iffy on blood, but it's level 3, and like we could get it, I guess. We don't get any free blood slaves though, so we'll see. All right. We'll make our decision, I guess, after we get our chassis here. So let's randomize. All right, Neteret of Many Names. It's Astral. It's got Recuperation, Inspiring Researcher +2, Magically Attuned Researcher. So it receives double the effect of Magic Scale. Also has Magic Power 1. It knows each path chosen at 1 level higher than normal. New magic paths cost 20. Oh, the Rainbow Bless is on. That's amazing. Increases magic limit by +2. Provinces with magic 4 plus lose 5 unrest each month. Her profit will gain many magical insights and may gain various paths of magic. 1% time candle chance each month for each path to increase max 4 in each path. Each month she will gift one of her priesthood her symbol. Grants magic power 1 and magic attuned researcher 1. Wow. Okay. Well. Let's get this reset. Back down to baseline. Okay. We have a lot of points. We have a lot of points. How much does she cost us? 180 only, and new paths cost 20. That's amazing. Okay. Well, yeah, we can definitely do a nice Rainbow Bless here. So we're going to go blood. We're going to go death. We're going to go water, of course. Fire, of course. We'll throw in earth. Something like that. 18 points is pretty good. So we're definitely going to go pretty heavy on these sacreds. We like that. We like that a lot. But they are not super cheap. If we wanted the war bread on the flank, that's also not cheap. We have, like, no ranged of any kind except for throwing axes, which I'm not really inclined to take. So we're just going to win by might. Might makes right. So Sacrets and Warbreads. So, yeah, we need probably Order 1, Productivity 1. Maybe we can take Death 1. It could take Heat 3. But I don't think there's really much reason to do it. Rather than just going Heat 1. I'm worried about this increasing heat by that much. Yeah, something like that, I think. I think that's pretty solid. And, let's see. We definitely want Undyne. Multiple Undyne. Undyne. At least 4. And Enchanted Blood. I like that. Blood Surge is really good, but I want at least 3 defense. And then it's just like, why wouldn't I just take fucking Blood Surge? It just covers so much ground, you know? Like, yeah, okay, technically if you're fighting, like, undead or inanimates or something, you know, like, sure. There's times where it won't help you at all, but 90% of the time, it's a really good bless. I think that's what we're taking. And so with Blood Surge, it's total plus 4 defense, brings them up to 15. That's 17 protection, 15 defense. Is pretty good with 17 hit points, plus 8, 25 hit points. And they heal. Like, it's a very solid Sacred. And it makes our assassins, jeez. I mean, the Blood Surge doesn't help them as much, because usually they want to just fight one-on-one, and then it won't apply. But, I mean, they'll have still 13 defense. They'll have 25 hit points. Enchanted Blood might help a little bit, but it's mostly to keep them alive from Undying. I think they'll still be good. It's not the best assassin thing we could take, but it's good for... Yeah, it's good for our Sacreds, and it's good for... the Smolder Ghosts as well. So we're going to go with this. Cantena. Alright, we're playing on Comic Land. So it's a pretty small map. I could see going 6 thrones, and we need to get 3 of them. Is that too many? Too few? 6 throne. I mean, it's like a 4-player map. Isn't this usually the settings we use for that other 4-player thing? There's 6 thrones total, and we have to get 3 of them. Yeah, I think this is fine. We're gonna do this. This music is a little too whimsical and happy for, like, late age Abysia, Blood and Fire. I need, like, the Doom soundtrack or something. I can't believe I didn't put that for the Doom Nation we played. But we'll just listen to the Doom soundtrack. Alright, Abysia. So we do not get any scouts. Start with a Sanguine Acolyte instead to start blood hunting, I suppose. Which is a reasonable enough task for you to do. And you will be a prophet, I suppose, in lieu of... we could get a level 4 one, and... Oh, yeah. Although, on a old age, God, do I really want an old prophet? The thing is, it's like our pretender is going to increase their magic paths. I don't know how it works if they have no magic paths. But I guess we'll find out. I'd rather not have an old prophet. And as for mages, I think we're going to mainly be going for these salamanders. They are old, but I'm not exactly spoiled for choice, even though I do have a lot of... Well, we could just make Slayer Anathemants instead, which are likely to have 2 fire on half of them anyways, and then we can just send the death ones out to be assassins. They have 10 research here, whereas these guys have 12, but they're old. Yeah, fuck it, we're just gonna make Slayer. Wild. For research, we do want to get this going pretty quickly, so we're gonna take that, and then we may as well go 3 for Phoenix Power. And then the big ones, Inner Furnace is going to be pretty good, and it gets us Reawakened Fossils, which I want. I mean, Servants of Flame could be pretty good. And then there's, of course, like the big bada boom spell of Firestorm. But let's go Enchantment 5 then. Oh, he immediately got Water Magic +1. That's pretty great. So he's going to be quite the fucking mage after all this. Yeah. Okay. Oh, we have a throne here with just Bakemono shows and heavy infantry. Got Zot's cavemen. Guess we'll go Zot's and try to tuck you in there, and hopefully you won't die. Tempted to just immediately start assassinating. Oh, you already got assassinated. You got killed by commoners. Great. Great stuff. Easy enough. Cavemen I'm a little less sure about. We'll see. Alright, your script is just going to be casting Blessing on yourself. And then attack. Wizard of High Magic. Oof, only open, huh? Yep. That was really unfortunate. You're not going to beat that. I mean, at least we gem baited him a little bit. But it's a bit of a waste of time and money, I suppose. Quite a lot of cavemen. Yep. Quite a lot. Alright. Cavern of Tog. I lost some sacreds on that one. Yeah, one more. Alright, not bad. Not bad. Head back home. Dothian or Greendale? Okay. Okay. Doing all right. Even my assassins are old. Yeah, I think I'm tempted to just go for it, actually. Save that to a script, because I feel like we're going to do it a lot. Yeah, pretty good money. I could start to make temples already. We can also make a second fort in the Cavern of Tog. That is an insanely high population, but I think we probably will want to make a fort here in Dothian, so we'll hold off. Damn, can't catch these guys alone. Got him, though. Got weakened. It's not great. But he won. One less problem for this battle, then. Yeah, fire elemental's probably not your best choice. 3 light infantry is 1 sacred, 4 of the warbreads, but the warbreads got 25 of the kills, so, you know, it's pretty good. And they're not on a flank. And we got fire magic +1. Nice. Let's claim that bad boy. Throne of bureaucracy. That's what the Abyssians are all about. 5 Dominion spread. Good God. It costs us 200 gold a turn, but we do get order +1, so it kind of helps. And PD conscription +10. Right. Can you then... You can start summoning these, but we need death gems, so I guess you're gonna... Oh, wait, can't you cast Dark Knight? Yeah, okay. So we're gonna just convert to death. You're going to do Dark Knowledge. Why don't you start here? Burial Mound. Excellent. Water magic +1. And there's a false prophet in Silver Wold. Alright. We don't like that. 5 Dominion spread. We're going to take advantage of it. Bakemono Shaman. Ah, fucking Earth Grip Summon Skeleton. Man, there's some rough fights out here. We're losing money now due to this We got to get upstairs. Enchanted Tomb. And we got Igthengu, the Child of Anthrax, a smolder ghost. Okay, let's see. 25 hit points, 17 protection, 16 MR, 20 morale. 7 defense is pretty low. Got 2 fire, 2 death. He's sacred. 25 fire, poison resist, heat aura 6, ethereal, bane fire shield 8, armor piercing. Yeah, I mean, I would say he could probably thug for you. He's got 0 encumbrance, which is fucking awesome. Yeah, this could certainly be a thug. Not yet. I need gear, but yeah, eventually. We're up to 3 fire gem or death gems a turn, which is very nice. Got air magic +1. Gallows and Graveyard of the Damned. That should put us to 5 a turn, which I'm pretty pleased about. Six a turn. Excellent. Yeah, alright, we'll go up. Pretty good. Got nature magic +1. He's gonna have everything. He's gonna have frickin' everything, man. It's out of range. Okay. Well, now you can just start summoning Abyssian ancestors every turn. Fucking Pythia is right there? I waited too long. Where would Pythia be? Okay, well, we're gonna want to build a fort here. Already claimed the Throne of Fire. I guess we'll assume it's that. Where the hell did Pythia come from? Pythium's here. Okay. It's just unfortunate is all. So we already have 1 of 3. Guess it could be that he took. There's another one here. So if we take this. Alright, let's take this. It's a fire throne. I think that's good for us, because we still hit really hard regardless of fire. Alright, let's make friends with Pythium for now. There's a lot of options to take. What would be my third throne? Probably the old giant woods. Take this. Construct Palisade. Doing pretty well on research. Alright, we'll take this. And that's probably where we want to stop being greedy. After enchantment 5, I think we're probably going to want evocation. A lot of assassins. Could start pouring them out onto the Forgotten Woods. But they'll never kill the Solar Serpent, right? But that's not necessarily true. We have killed Titans before through an endless tide of assassins. It is doable. I'll send 3. Pythium refused. Alright, this one's easier. There's an un-ice drake. That's okay. Piccini and Pangea are also in the game. Yeah, I probably should start temples, although that throne is really quite impactful. We're still last on Dominion, but it's pretty impactful. There's Pangea. And let's just make friends with everyone. What could possibly go wrong? So we're going to start to be at war with everyone very soon here. Alright, well, I mean, theoretically, I don't need to gain any more land. Which holds true for a little while until your upkeep gets out of hand. Alright, after construction 3, I think maybe just go 6. Enchantment 6 to get Heat from Hell. And then Evocation 7 in case we really need it. But Heat from Hell is... I mean, it's hard to say. None of this is going to help on this throne. And this I can probably just do with troops. So I don't really need any of this stuff. Might build a fort here, though, just to ensure we have a connection there. Pythium and Pangea accepted. Piccini did not. Also, do you notice they're all 3 Ps? Struck Palisade. This guy already got a disease due to being old as shit. Assassinate. Please do so. And we'll still try to be friends with Piccini, even though you refused and hurt my feelings. In a pub. That's just perfect, because I can proc Blood Surge. So this guy now has He's got a total, the old age. So he's got a total of 24 hit points, 11 protection, 13 defense. He's got heat 4, dark vision 50, reinvigoration 1, 16 attack on the daggers, 17 damage each with the 15 poison. Pretty solid for just an assassin. Ooh. Got him, but ouch. We did die, technically, even though I ran off. Ouch. Well, you're dead. Not today, then later. We should have a few of you forge. No, forge, I said. Elemental apprentices. I really only need one guy to cast Heat from Hell. But we do need 3 gems to upcast it. So I need both things, but we'll have them. Pickaninny refused again. We try to kill a flame spirit. This could be tricky. Out on the open field. I do have fire resistance, though. Yeah, we have fire resistance. That much is evident. Wow. Wow. That was insane. Fucking 25 fire resist just doesn't even matter. Okay, and then we try to kill the solar serpent. Asleep in his room. The awe triggered so many times. Could not land a shot. He's also got an insane amount of gems because he generates 3 fire gems. He's a pretender, so he gets this shit. So he's got fire snakes probably out the ass here if he's summoning them constantly. I don't know. I don't know if that's allowed. This guy, however, has increased protection. Nice. +3 natural protection. I'll take it. Also, could we make anything for our... We can make fireplate now and stuff for this guy. I don't know if fireplate's really any good, though. You could make fireplate just for assassins to ship out. Helps them a little bit. Yeah, helps them a little bit. As would Holy Scourge. You get 2 attacks and +5 attack. But maybe... I guess, like... The fireplate does help give +2 morale. If we're trying to kill this solar serpent, it's not a bad idea. And then also probably you'd want to make, like, the Bane Blade. Yeah, okay. I tried to go after Solar Serpent again. Out in the open. Not gonna do too well. Yep, Frozen Heart. That one's gonna be a tough kill. Dang, you got air and earth magic +1. Holy shit. Alright, just hold on. We're waiting for this guy to slowly shuffle back home. Try to be friends with Pickney again. We're in this delicate balance where we hope nothing goes wrong. Death magic +1. Okay. Pickney accepted. Mysterious cult in Laria. And another earth magic +1. Man, he's getting a lot of magic. He's turned into a rainbow mage himself. Oh, those are undead. Yeah, okay, that's fine. There we go. Alright, we found a use for you, pal. And you three are gonna come with. How are we doing on Dominion now? We're not in last place. Nice. We also have the most provinces, which is always a good way to put a target on your back. Oh yeah, we were gonna ship out an assassin. You. Okay. Yeah. Air magic and water magic +1. Our god has arrived. Excellent. Lost another one to disease. Okay, so each month she will gift one of her priesthood her symbol. And basically she just knows a fuck ton of magic. We could reawaken fossils. I have no... Okay, I guess you're just going to be... Well, I could have you research. You have 73 research, and you being here makes all of them get +2. Which is pretty massive if we want to actually get Evocation 7 by the time we go to that throne. Two more mages died. Okay, good. It's going well, right? It's going nice and simple. Nothing bad ever happening. An arena battle, huh? I mean, I could throw an assassin in the mix, but I wouldn't count on them doing too well. I mean, I could throw on Fire Shield and go further back. We'll see. No matter what, like, Solar Serpent's just gonna kill us if we don't catch it asleep. And the odds of us catching it asleep are pretty slim. So I wouldn't hold out hope on an assassination there. What I really wanted was just, like, damage. Or, you know, make it mute or something. I don't know. Oh, we decayed. Ooh. Okay. Unfortunately, it didn't do anything, and it has a recuperation anyways. Yeah, that one's going to be tricky. I guess all we're really doing is giving it, we're gem baiting it a little bit. but that's, yeah, kind of a waste. Time and effort, money and resources. What ended up winning? Oh, Master of the Games. No way I would have won. No way I would have won. It's fine. Okay. Alright, here we are. So, we're gonna have one guy, well, they're all gonna cast Phoenix Power, and then one guy's gonna cast, ooh, Inner Furnace. Okay, one guy's gonna cast Inner Furnace. One guy's gonna cast, Heat from Hell. And this is where one guy, wait a minute, how can you cast, oh yeah, 3, right. Yeah, I would have had to have brought gems anyways. I guess one guy's just gonna cast spells. I mean, he could summon a lesser fire elemental, but yeah, just cast spells. It's gonna be fun. Smolder Ghosts have pretty good morale. Alright. Back rear. Oh, we also have this guy here, who can cast Banefire Darts. It's not that great compared to just casting Flame Eruption, or no, Fireball? Falling Fire? Falling Fire. Should do nicely, I think. I think we could win without any spells, but we like to bring the heat. Let's make it happen. Now, historically, like, our EA Abysia game was really, really easy, too. We just have strong infantry, strong sacreds, and a lot of fire damage. Pretty easy to just roast everything. Heat from Hell. He's dropping Frost, I'm dropping Fire. We got Heat from Hell, baby. Smolder Ghosts also have magic weapons. Excellent. There you go. A lot of sacreds in that fight. We lost 2 of the Smolder Ghosts, who got 135 of the kills. Phenomenal. And 2 of the Warbreads. Didn't lose any of my normal sacreds. Didn't lose any of the mages or anything. Just a thing of beauty. Yeah. Yeah, pretty good. Pretty damn good. Okay, got the Throne of the Moon. Some PD there, and head on to the last one. I mean, we could have done 4 thrones, I guess. I didn't think it would be that easy. If I was gonna do a 4th, it probably would just be running over Pangea right here, like just boop, boop, boop. So I don't think. Oh, he maybe did take that. That is the Throne of Fire. Okay, I thought Pythium had taken one. Then maybe that's still available, but yeah, the 4th one would be I'd have to go to war with somebody. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, and then we start a next one, which was pretty lucky. Assassination attempt. Good luck with that. So I don't think we're going to be able to cast Firestorm. I would have needed to have had a lab here. I guess we could wait one turn, build a lab. Piccini declares war. Okay, we have 3 turns then. Game should be over by then. I'd hate to not have Firestorm. It's just so beautiful. So we're going to build a lab here. Pangea declares war. Oh, they realizing that this isn't good. Malacastus the Experiment. What the hell? Oh my god. Fire 1, Earth 2, Blood 1, Fear 5, Fire Resist 25, Heat 5, Dark Vision 50. He's got the Evening Star, 19 attack, 28 magic damage, plus 2 versus shields. That does 12 armor piercing, fire damage, AoE 1, and weakness AoE 1. It's also got a 19 damage pincer attack, armor piercing, and an 18 damage stinger that does 35 death poison. Yeah, okay. That's a pretty strong thug. That's a decently strong thug. Not super combatant tier or anything, but pretty good. Alright, let's see. Kame is diseased, but he'll be able to do one final task. We can load all these guys up with fire gems to do cool fire shit. And you can load up with water gems. And this stuff. Just have fun with it. Get weird with it. And you are going to cast Firestorm. Can he cast it? Fire 5. No, I don't think he can. Fuck. No, he can't. We need Fire 3. Damn. Damn. Because you can only spend a number of gems equal to your skill level. You can only spend 3 gems total. Yeah, we would need the Pretender here. He is pretty fast, but we're kind of on the wire here. She's not that fast. It would be 1, 2, 3 at the least. And I don't think we can wait. So no Firestorm this time. Ah, well. Not that it would be that amazing here with mostly just fire snakes. Not even that much here. Damn, that Solar Serpent was crazy good. But it has a magic attack and it was surrounded by ethereals, so... Yeah, actually, wow, I lost way less than I thought. I lost 2 Guardians, 4 Smolder Growth, 7 Warbreads. This is a pretty easy throne. And that'll do us. Okay. Jeez. I mean, that was 3 thrones on a small map. That was gonna be always a quick game. But there you go. That's late age Abysia. Still pretty damn strong. You know, and when we did the Doom Nation, it's just when you have a nation of fire resist and a lot of fire magic, it's pretty easy to just roast the independence and the AI and stuff. Just lots and lots of fire damage. But then their troops are so good too. Like our sacreds are really quite strong. Yeah, I can't complain. I would have liked to have seen Firestorm because it's always a beautiful thing to watch, but it wouldn't have really done much there anyways. So, you know. But yeah, certainly if I had gone for 4 thrones, would be a bit tricky here. We would have had to have done... Yeah, we would have had to have done PD quite a lot here. And just kind of hold out hope that it doesn't get taken. And then, yeah, I guess I would have bum rushed through here, here, and taken it there. That would have been likely the answer. Because he's got a whole fort here, so that's annoying. I could have gone here, but that's still, you know, you're looking at 1, 2, 3, 4 turns. Compared to 1, 2, 3, 4 turns. Yeah, I suppose. And I'm already at war with Piccini, so I would have tried maybe to for peace with Pangea. I don't know, it would have been a little tricky. But we didn't set it that way, so that's it. That is what it is. It's a cramped map, though. Like, it's hard to stave off war for that long, so I had to be very quick. Or relatively quick. I mean, we weren't that... It's turn 43. A lot of our games end in the 40s and 50s. So, yeah, it was just good. We just had one Doom stack, and that's all we needed. It's a hell of a Doom stack. So, yeah, and the Smolder Ghost being Sacred Ethereals on top of it for a relatively cheap price that I could just make infinitely. Pretty damn good. I mean, look at how many units I have. I have like a second Doom stack here just waiting. And all these guys are level 2 priests. And I could just make a level 3 priest to just, yeah. So, I could have just made like 3 more Abyssian commanders and an Anathema dragon, and you have a second Doom stack that's just as strong as the other one. And then I could have had a few mages make, you know, Elemental Apprentice, Fire in a Jar. We could have had more Heat from Hell. Like, yeah, it's a really fearsome force. Like, I think, honestly, we could have set this to, like, Conquests. I think we could have handled it pretty well. Where are all their fucking Doom stacks is the question. Where, like, I don't see a single Doom stack. Pangea and Pythium have way more troops than I do, but I don't know where they are. They must all be nestled in forts. Sitting in their capital or something. I don't know. But yeah, LA Abysia pretty strong. No doubt about it. Have we played all 3 Abyssias now? I think. Blood and Fire? Did we do Blood and Fire? I don't know. I mean, I feel like it would be very similar. Like, there would not be much different here. You get still heavy infantry, a lot of fire, blood, some earth. You do get salamanders here, I suppose. But they're not, like, that amazing or anything. They're undisciplined. 10 protection, 20 hit points. And they have 15 fatigue fire flare, so they're not gonna, like... Yeah, I don't know how good salamanders are, really. I don't know if I'd bother. You just have an insane amount of really strong heavy infantry. Your sacreds are ridiculous. Berserker +3, 21 protection with that. 20 damage Morning Stars before any bless is on them. Like, yeah. They only have 3 defense, sure. But still, like, you have a defensive line. Yeah. So Abysia is always going to be pretty strong, I think, unless you have a lot of fire resist. But it's tough. It's tough to get a lot of fire resist on your whole army because there's no like upscaling thing. It's 5 fire resist, which is good. I mean, it's going to protect you from all the heat aura and stuff, but then you still just have to meddle with this heavy infantry. So, yeah, Abysia is always going to be a thorn for most nations, especially in single player. But it was good stuff. Quick game. My name is Mangg. Game watching has been Dominion 6. I'll see you fine folks next time.